This is the company that literally rose from the ashes and the wreckage of war. The founder of JCB didn't just draw ideas from the war, he also ingeniously repurposed its leftovers and debris, transforming them into the most advanced machines of that era. Joseph Cyril Bamford started everything off in 1945, right at the end of World War II, in a garage measuring 3.66 meters by 4.57 meters. His first product was a tipping trailer, and he made it using a $2 welding set and sold it at the local market for $60. By 1949, JCB had successfully launched Europe's first industrial front-end loader, the Major Loader, showcasing the company's innovative spirit. The 1950s brought significant change to JCB as the company relocated from Uttoxeter to Rochester. This move was necessary due to the rapid growth Joseph Cyril Bamford experienced in his business endeavors. The new location, a former cheese factory, was suggested by Bill Hurst, the first apprentice hired by Bamford. The new headquarters of JCB opened in 1950, eventually expanding from 1 acre to 175 acres, and now serves as the JCB World HQ. A major milestone for JCB was the introduction of a backhoe loader, the first of its kind in the world. Inspired by an idea during a business trip, Bamford attached an excavator arm to the rear end of a stock front-end loader. It was called the JCB Mark I excavator. The first prototype was introduced in 1953. It was the first time a single machine had been produced with a hydraulic rear excavator and a front-mounted shovel. This ingenuity still bears fruit today. JCB has manufactured more than 600,000 backhoes, and they're now made on 3 continents. 1953 was also the year the famous JCB logo was first used on a machine, and it was registered as a trademark 5 years later. Another year of successful business operations and sales led Bamford to initiate the famous JCB stunts, which remain a spectacular tradition today. These stunts were a clever marketing move, presenting the machine's capabilities brilliantly. As the new decade dawned, JCB began harnessing new tools to generate business and promote the brand. In 1961, JCB Aviation was formed, and the company's first ever plane, a twin-engine de Havilland Dove, made its inaugural flight. This allowed European customers to make a return visit to the factory in a single day, making JCB Aviation older than many of today's airlines. In 1962, the JCB Dancing Diggers made their debut, and the company opened its first overseas subsidiary in Holland. A year later, the JCB 3C backhoe, an acknowledged design classic, was launched. The company's success continued to grow, and by 1964, sales had increased by 60% to £8 million. As a result, employees shared in a £250,000 bonus, making national headlines. The payouts were substantial enough for some employees to buy their first homes with their bonuses. Bamford declared, "I'm giving you this money because I want you to share in the success of the company you have helped make." In the same year, JCB exported its first ever machine to the United States, a JCB 4C backhoe loader. In 1969, JCB produced a record 4,500 machines, and by now was exporting more than half of them. It was in recognition of this export success that the company received its first Queen's Award, the first of 27 such accolades. Also, Bamford became a Commander of the British Empire, CBE, in honour of the company's export achievements. In 1970, JCB opened for business in the US, setting up a base in White Marsh, Baltimore, Maryland, to harness the huge growth opportunity North America offered. Between 71 and 73, sales doubled to £40 million. In 1975, JCB's founder retired, telling staff in a farewell message, "There cannot be any limit to the successes." In 1972, they expanded internationally by opening JCB France. 5 years later, in 1977, the company introduced the load-all telescopic handler, a machine that revolutionized the handling of loads on construction sites and farms. The load-all has become one of the most successful products in JCB's history. 1977 also marked the beginning of several high-profile visits by members of the British royal family, with His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales touring the Rochester factory. In 1978, JCB achieved another milestone by constructing its second factory in the UK, JCB Transmissions, located in Wrexham. The decision to start manufacturing in India in 1979 heralded a period of global expansion. Anthony Bamford recognized the potential of the Indian market, and today JCB has factories in New Delhi, Pune and Jaipur. India has become JCB's largest market outside the UK.
Hey, I'm popping in really quick. My name is William. I run the channel here at Extreme Force. And I also run a premium merino wool sock brand for trade workers called Camel City Mill. Now, we offer 3 lengths. These socks are perfect. We have the boot cut, the crew, and the ankle. These socks are perfect if you struggle with sweaty feet, if you're on your feet for 12, 14 hours a day, if you work in the trades, anything where any hard work is necessary, then you need our socks. And there are 3 main reasons why. Reason number 1 is if you struggle with sweaty, stinky feet, using a merino wool sock, that's gonna help you tremendously. Number 2, we don't use any merino wool. We use a special proprietary yarn called Ironside merino wool. The way we kind of spin that together, it makes our socks twice as durable compared to regular merino wool. Here's an example where I'm picking up a 15-pound kettlebell with a single thread of our Ironside merino wool. Not only that, but we also do double-plated nylon fortification in the toe and in the heel. This makes our socks so durable that we offer a 10-year durability guarantee. So that means if you get a hole in your socks within the first 10 years, no joke, you can send them back to us. We'll give you a brand new pair completely free. The third thing you're gonna love about these socks is that they are 100% USA made. So our factory is in North Carolina, the wool's in North Carolina. We're a North Carolina company. We're really proud about that. North Carolina is the hosiery sock capital of the United States. We're right there, we're epicenter. So if you like American-made products, if you like an American-made pair of socks, it has a 10-year durability guarantee that will give you dry, comfortable feet, even if you're working a 14-hour shift in 100-degree weather. Make that feel like easy mode. If you want a pair of these socks right now, use the link down in the description below. We'll hook you up. Thank you again for watching Extreme Force. Now let's get back to the video.
Product innovation continued to be the lifeblood of the company, and in 1985, the 3CX Sightmaster backhoe loader was launched and went on to be JCB's biggest ever selling backhoe. It's also the year JCB celebrated the production of its 100,000th backhoe. 1986 was a milestone year for JCB's charitable work, when the children's charity, the NSPCC, became the company's nominated charity. It was then that Carol Bamford, now Lady Bamford, instigated the setting up of an NSPCC fundraising committee when her 3 children were young. To date, JCB and its employees have raised millions of pounds for the NSPCC. In 1987, Britain's first female Prime Minister, Margaret Thatcher, visited JCB's World HQ and drove a machine off the production line. In 88, the wraps came off the JCB GT, a backhoe capable of 100 miles per hour and a fantastic promotional tool that continues to draw the crowds wherever it appears around the world. By 1990, JCB was expanding into new fields with the launch of the JCB Fastrac tractor, the world's first genuine high-speed full-suspension tractor. It cost £12 million to develop and took the world of agriculture by storm. It was also the year that Anthony Bamford was knighted by the Queen and became Sir Anthony Bamford, an honour he said recognised the efforts of the whole JCB team. To celebrate, JCB employees were given an extra day's holiday. The development of products at JCB progressed with the introduction of the 2CX backhoe loader in 1990, followed 3 years later by the even smaller 1CX. Jumping to 1996, future Labour Prime Minister Tony Blair visited JCB and helped assemble a 4CX. The next year, the innovative Teletruck forklift, which could lift and place loads over obstacles, was launched. By 1998, JCB had opened its second factory in Wrexham, Wales, and a year later, JCB Earth Movers was established in Cheadle, Staffordshire. The dawn of the new millennium saw the first machines rolling off the production line at JCB's new North American headquarters in Savannah, Georgia. On March 1st, 2001, flags at JCB factories worldwide flew at half-mast following the death of the company's founder, Joseph Cyril Bamford. Britain's Financial Times newspaper noted that he was blessed with a rare combination of engineering genius and marketing flair. That same year, JCB expanded its charitable efforts by establishing the Lady Bamford Charitable Trust in India, starting with the adoption of a school near JCB's factory in Balabgara, near New Delhi. In 2004, employees gathered at the World HQ for a commemorative photo marking the production of the 500,000th machine. This milestone took nearly 60 years to achieve, but the next 500,000 machines would be produced within the following 9 years. Additionally, this year marked JCB's bold entry into engine production with the launch of the Diesel Max engine, manufactured at JCB Power Systems in Derbyshire. The following year, JCB opened its factory in Pudong, China, and announced the biggest order in its history, a $140 million deal to supply the US Army with a high-speed backhoe loader for military engineering tasks, known as the High Mobility Engineer Excavator, HMEE. In 2006, Sir Anthony Bamford's son, Joe, became a director of JCB, making him the third generation of the Bamford family to hold such a position. Also in 2005, JCB set a world record with the JCB Diesel Max Streamliner car. Powered by two JCB Diesel Max engines, it reached speeds of 350.092 miles per hour on the Bonneville Salt Flats in the US to attain the record of the world's fastest diesel car, a title it still holds today. Sir Anthony Bamford joined the team on the Salt Flats to celebrate the successful outcome of his idea. JCB's commitment to supporting underprivileged children didn't stop there. In 2007, the company expanded its efforts globally with the opening of the Lady Bamford Center for Early Childhood Development in Savannah, Georgia, aimed at supporting the education and social development of preschool children. This was also the year that JCB reached its highest ever machine sales, hitting 72,000 units. Taking the next step ahead, in 2008, JCB Heavy Products, which manufactures tracked and wheeled excavators, moved to its brand new factory on the outskirts of Uttoxeter. Growing unstoppably, the following year saw a £40 million investment in JCB's factory in Balaghar, India, transforming it into the world's largest backhoe loader factory. In 2009, the company celebrated yet another milestone. Prince William, following in his father's footsteps from 32 years earlier, toured the company headquarters and joined employees in celebrating the production of the 750,000th machine. A national shortage of engineers inspired Lord Bamford to establish the JCB Academy in Rochester, Staffordshire in 2010. The academy aims to train the country's future engineers and business leaders. This facility has been a resounding success, with nearly 1,000 students passing through its doors and every single one going on to employment or further education. JCB also announced a $40 million project to develop a brand new range of skid steer and track loaders to be manufactured at its North American headquarters. Looking to the future while celebrating its heritage, JCB opened the Story of JCB in 2011. This permanent exhibition marks the growth of JCB and the Bamford family's roots in the industry. These roots can be traced back almost 200 years, beginning as blacksmiths in Uttoxeter and in 1871 founding agricultural machinery suppliers Bamford's Limited in the town. Global manufacturing extended to Brazil in 2012, with British Prime Minister David Cameron officially opening the new £63 million facility in Sao Paulo state. That same year, JCB celebrated securing a £60 million order for more than 1,000 backhoes from the Brazilian government. As JCB approached its 68th birthday in 2013, a new independent economic report revealed the company supported 24,000 jobs in the UK and contributed £545 million to the British Exchequer. Hundreds of employees gathered outside the world headquarters for a commemorative photograph marking the production of the 1 millionth JCB machine. It was also a momentous year for JCB's chairman, Sir Anthony Bamford, who became Lord Bamford after being invited by Prime Minister David Cameron to be a Conservative working peer in the House of Lords, prompting hundreds of congratulatory messages from around the world. In 2014, in India, production started at JCB's new £62 million Jaipur factory complex, and plans were announced for a £20 million new HQ for JCB Germany in Cologne. In 2015, they marked their 70th anniversary with a continued focus on product innovation as the wraps came off the brand new 3CX compact backhoe loader, a machine 35% smaller than its bigger brother and designed to work on increasingly congested building sites. 2016 was a year of milestones, as the company celebrated the production of the 200,000th load-all telescopic handler. It took almost 30 years for JCB to sell the first 100,000 load-alls, but it's taken less than 10 for the next 100,000 to be sold, a testament to the growing importance of the product and JCB's strength in this sector. Also in 2016, they marked the production of their 100,000th mini excavator and celebrated 25 years of production of the revolutionary Fastrac tractor. It was also the year when the new JCB Hydra Dig was launched. The year 2017 brought the launch of a new range of JCB powered access equipment after 2 years of secret development. JCB was entering for the first time a market worth £8 billion a year. The year also saw the company celebrate another load-all milestone, 40 years since production started. Later in the year, JCB marked the production of its 500,000th engine, enough engines to stretch from London to Paris. 2018 was a year for exciting product introductions, with the unveiling of JCB's first ever electric excavator leading the way. The 19C1E electric mini excavator was developed in response to customer demands for a zero-emissions machine that could work indoors, underground, and close to people in urban areas. Once fully charged, it's ready to put in a fully normal working day on the building site. The company also launched the X-Series range of tracked excavators and the start of site dumper manufacturing at the world headquarters in Worcester. JCB also announced a £50 million investment in a new factory to produce cabs in Uttoxeter. By 2019, JCB's new electric mini excavator was in full production at JCB Compact Products in Cheadle, Staffordshire, with the initial 50 orders delivered to customers. It was also a record-setting year for the company. In June, they set a Guinness World Record for the fastest tractor at Elvington Airfield in Yorkshire. The tractor, called Fastrac 1, reached a speed of 103.6 miles per hour with motorbike racer and truck mechanic Guy Martin in the driver's seat. They then developed Fastrac 2, a lighter and more streamlined version, which in October hit a peak speed of 153.771 miles per hour, recording an average of 135.191 miles per hour at Elvington. In 2019, Chairman Lord Bamford officially opened a brand new £50 million headquarters for JCB Germany. As they entered their 75th anniversary year, the company shared the sad news in January that Bill Hurst, the third employee recruited by the company in 1947, had died at the age of 86. In March 2020, JCB celebrated the production of its 750,000th backhoe loader. However, the world soon faced the challenges of the COVID-19 pandemic. As production lines went silent in March, JCB shifted its focus to aiding those in need during these unprecedented times. In both India and the UK, company chefs prepared over 200,000 meals for the most vulnerable. Additionally, a closed production line in Staffordshire was reopened to produce prototypes of special housings for a new type of ventilator following a national call to action. JCB also reopened its innovation centre at the World HQ in Worcester, allowing employees to volunteer to make medical-grade visors for NHS staff using the company's 3D rapid prototype machines. By June 2020, when production lines resumed, JCB was previewing an exciting new development in the construction industry's move towards zero and low-carbon technologies. The company introduced the industry's first ever hydrogen-powered excavator. The 20-ton 220X excavator, powered by a hydrogen fuel cell, had been undergoing rigorous testing at JCB's quarry proving grounds for over 12 months. This marked JCB as the first construction equipment company in the world to present a working prototype of a hydrogen-powered excavator, positioning hydrogen as a potential fuel of the future. In 2021, JCB made a significant investment of £100 million into a project for the purpose of producing super-efficient hydrogen engines. This initiative underscored JCB's emergence as a leader in zero-emission hydrogen technology, aligning with global government strategies to develop infrastructure that supports hydrogen usage to reduce CO2 emissions. In the same year, they received the Royal Automobile Club's Dewar Trophy for its development of a hydrogen fuel motor. This super-efficient hydrogen engine earned one of the oldest and most prestigious awards in British automotive engineering, honouring exceptional technical achievement. The year 2022 became notable for JCB with the success of their Apprentice Power project, which delivered an electrifying charity result. A team of 36 apprentices combined their engineering skills to build a unique JCB 52560E electric loader from scratch, set to be auctioned off in aid of the company's Platinum Jubilee NSPCC appeal. They also launched the Fastrac Icon with new tech-focused controls, introducing the Fastrac 4000 and 8000 series tractors, featuring all new electronic infrastructures for high performance and unprecedented operator choice. In the same year, they marked another milestone by producing the 1000th electric mini excavator. This double award-winning electric mini excavator, which only went into full production in 2019, is the world's first volume-produced all-electric mini excavator. In 2023, they continued to fuel the future through innovation. The 50th JCB hydrogen combustion engine rolled off the production line as part of the ongoing development process. They also expanded their range of articulated boom aerial work platforms with the launch of electric and hybrid drive options. The A45E is a fully electric model offering zero emissions with uncompromised performance, while the A45EH is a diesel-electric hybrid version, ideal for remote locations without readily available external power supplies. Additionally, they launched their first electric loader, the Compact 403E. This full electric wheel loader delivers best-in-class performance and can be used for a full working day. It features the largest standard battery pack in its class, matching the productivity of the popular 403 diesel model. Now share your thoughts about the massive success of this JCB in just 80 years in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more fantastic videos on unbelievable construction machines and their innovative manufacturers. See you in the next video.